Just trying to see if I want to be controversial or not. Hi, I'm Thomas Petrou, and you're watching Awesomeness TV. Today I'm going to be answering the internet's most searched questions. But first, make sure to subscribe to Awesomeness TV's channel, as well as my own, which will be linked in the description. Who is Thomas Petrou? I'm a 22-year-old kid from Los Angeles. I grew up in San Diego, and I have a passion for filmmaking and directing and making fun YouTube videos with my friends, and I care a lot about the people around me, and I created a cool business called The Hype House, and that's what I've been up to for the last year. How did Thomas get his start? It depends on what you classify as a start, but I got my start in social media over 4 years ago. I started daily vlogging when I was 16 years old in high school because Casey Neistat was a daily vlogger at the time, and I did it for 3 years every day, and I made over 1,400 videos. When is Thomas's birthday? My birthday is September 2nd, 1998. What sign is Thomas? I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo, but I don't really believe in all that type of stuff. How tall is Thomas? I'm 5'11". Where is Thomas from? So I was born and raised in San Diego, California, and I lived in over 19 different places in San Diego before I graduated high school, and then I went to New York at NYU for a month, and then I dropped out and moved straight to LA. Is Thomas Petrou single? No, I'm not. I have a girlfriend named Mia Haywan, and we've been dating for a little over 6 months now, and it's amazing. How did Thomas meet Mia? So we met through our mutual friend Alex Warren. They grew up and they were close friends in high school, and I got lucky enough to meet her through him. So thanks, Alex. Who is Thomas's best friend? Oof, it's gonna piss people off. So I have a couple. I would say that my closest friend is also my girlfriend. And then as of my other friends, I have a lot. I would say Chase, Alex, and Nick are 3 of my closest ones in this house, as well as Bryant, and then people who don't live with me. I'm super close with Nikita, Dragon, Larry, Charlie, Dixie, Avani. There's so many. I have so many friends. How did Thomas meet Alex Warren? That's a good question. When I was associated with Team 10 a little bit back, Alex DM'd me, and I clicked on his channel and I watched a few of his videos, and when you get random DMs, you don't really respond to all of them, but I thought his videos were hilarious, so I DM'd him back and we became friends. We met up. He went bridge jumping the first time I met him, and I just really liked his group of friends.
How was the bridge jumping? Just curious.
I didn't go. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Smart.
Yeah. Why did Thomas start the Hype House? The Hype House was never meant to be the Hype House. I intended it to be less of a business when I first started it. It was just a group of friends renting a property and moving in together instead of being in 15 different apartments all over LA like most people had done. I learned a lot from Jake Paul during the Team 10 days, and I kind of tweaked it into my own little version, and we created a little family here, and I love it. What are the best and worst parts about living in the Hype House? The best part is the amazing opportunity for content, my amazing friends, living with literally the closest people to me. The worst part is also the same thing as the first part. There's a lot of drama, a lot of issues with people having too many friends over, or people being too loud at 3 in the morning, or all the basic things about having a ton of roommates. But I wouldn't live anywhere else. What are some of the craziest things that have happened in the Hype House? There has been a lot that I can't even talk about online. I think one of the funniest times was Alex put our friend Papper in a giant inflatable ball and rolled him off the roof into the pool. That was a pretty good one. That's just a normal thing here at the Hype House, so it was just another day for us. When was Thomas's first kiss? I think it was in 4th grade. It was in a bush in our middle school, and I don't know why we were in a bush. It was like there was something bad. I don't really remember it very well, but I don't know how well it went. What is Thomas's favorite food? So I'm Greek, and I just have to say all Greek food is probably my favorite. From literally everything my grandma cooks is amazing. My grandma makes these amazing spanakopita that are probably one of my favorite dishes of all time. And then dessert-wise, galaktoboudiko is the best thing ever. If you guys haven't tried it, go to a Greek restaurant and try it. Spanakopita is a spinach and feta cheese pie that's made with phyllo dough, which is really flaky like a croissant dough. Galaktoboudiko is the same type of dough, and then it's filled with a custard that's just incredible. What type of cars does Thomas drive? So I've had a couple being out here in LA. The 2 cars that I have currently, I have a 2019 Lamborghini Urus, and then I have a 2019 Porsche 911 GT3 RS, and I also have a school bus.
Have you ever raced with Alex?
Pretty much everywhere Alex and I drive, we both race each other. Of course, being under the speed limit, just having fun. Does Thomas have any siblings? I do. I have 7 or 6. I have 6. Wait, hold on. My mom and dad have me, my brother Giorgio, and my sister Selena. And then my dad and my stepmom have Lisette and Cami, which they're half French and half Greek. And then my mom and her new fiance husband have Felix and Sophia. So I don't even know how many that is. I think 7 total. What is Thomas's middle name? My middle name is Adrian. Has Thomas ever been to Greece? I have not. I never really had the opportunity to go to Greece. And once I was put in this position this year, we hit COVID, so I couldn't travel. But right when that is over and the bans have been lifted, I'll be going to Greece. What is Thomas's most popular video? I think the most popular video on my channel is when I filled Chase's room with pictures of Charlie. This blew up because this was right after their breakup, before they were friends again, and I thought it would be a very funny prank to mess with Chase and fill his room with pictures of his ex-girlfriend. Does Thomas have any pets? Yes, I do. I have 2 Savannah cats. One is named Timmy and one is named Artemis. And I also just bought Mia a dog, a golden retriever puppy, for when we move into our new house. Does Thomas have any tattoos? I have a bunch of tattoos. I have a bunch all over this arm, as well as one here. I have wings on my ankles, and then I have one on the back of my neck that I just got yesterday. I love tattoos. I've always loved them. I promised myself I wouldn't get any that were super visible until I had a career for myself and was fully self-employed, so that it wouldn't affect any future jobs that I was gonna have. And now that I'm in this position, I choose to do what I'd like with my body. Are there any misconceptions about Thomas? Yeah, I think a big one, and this one really gets to me, is a lot of people here think that since I started and managed the Hype House, I take a percentage of the people that are in this house. That is completely false. I've never touched a percentage of any of the people in this house or anyone that has ever been a part of Hype House. I started this whole business because I saw the way that managers and agents manipulated their clients in the influencer world, and I chose to take a different approach. And since I was lucky enough to be an influencer myself, that was kind of my piece of being a part of this, and I help all these kids for free and don't take anything from them. Does Thomas have any pet peeves? I do, and it's one that's gonna sound very weird to everyone watching, but music. And music, because I can't film anything for YouTube when music is playing in the background because I get copyrighted for it, and I film every single day of my life. And funny side note, I always wanted to name one of my pets Peeve, but my girlfriend told me I wasn't allowed to, so. Where does Thomas see himself in 5 years? I see myself in 5 years completely moved on from the social media space. And I know that that's probably not the answer most people are expecting, but I'm one of the people that I know that this career goes away at some point. And I think that when you go into it knowing that, you know that your shelf life is this long. And I'm here to make the best content and have the most fun in this amount of time, and then move on to the next business that I'll create. Who knows what it'll be. Does Thomas consider himself a celebrity? I do not consider myself a celebrity at all. I don't even consider myself very popular, but that is also because I got my most followers during COVID, so I haven't been able to engage with any of my fans, and outside of the ones that have come to the house, I just haven't really experienced that, and I'm excited to do so right when I'm allowed to. What is the hardest part about TikTok? The hardest part about TikTok is the negativity around the platform. I think that it is the most negative app by far, and the comment section is very, very, very sad. I have gotten to the point where, and a lot of other creators have gotten to the point where we post and we don't look at the comments anymore because they're just never positive, no matter who you are and no matter what you do on the app. What is Thomas's dream prank to pull on someone? This is one that I've been trying to do for a while, but it's just so damaging to the property that I can't do it. I wanted to fill an entire house with snow, and I don't know how to do this without ruining the entire structural integrity of the house. How was it answering the internet's most searched questions? Honestly, not that bad. I would love to do it again sometime. Thanks for watching AwesomenessTV's internet's most searched questions. Peace. Thumbnail.